It took over 3 hours on foot to reach his destination, and along the way, Jesper had passed by many a familiar bush, all priorly pillaged and so bereft of berries that one would have to dedicate several moments in earnest examination before finding a single one. Jesper was patient, but even patience has its limits. He was confident that even accounting for the time lost to this long stretch of travel, his efforts would be well worth the pains. Surveying the patches in this new grove surprised even Jesper. The red dots suspended among the leaves seemed as numerous as stars in the skies. Upon seeing such a bounteous sight, he clutched his berry basket tightly and nearly toppled over out of joy. Once he had regained his senses, Jesper quickly made a decision. He would not reveal the location of this newfound treasure. Instead, he would earn the respect of his confederates, who, upon seeing his yield, might attribute the success to hard work. Smiling at his plan, Jesper set off to fill his basket, and was making steady strides in this task, when the sound of thundering hooves interrupted him. "Carriage! The carriage is approaching!" The thought of it made Jesper freeze. Had he been so enchanted by his discovery that he had neglected to observe his surroundings? How could a roadway be so close? He looked down and crept towards the impending sound, hiding behind one of the larger bushes nearby. It was only a moment more before the sound source revealed itself. Within 50 paces of where Jesper hid, an elegant carriage with gold trim came soaring around a corner of trees, led by 2 beautiful white horses, and conveyed by a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle, flaunting the most sophisticated regalia Jesper had ever seen. It was not just any carriage, it was a royal carriage. Even without ever having witnessed such a sight before, Jesper was certain. The sight had so transfixed Jesper that he stood awestruck, unable to tear away as the carriage approached. The little concealment the bush provided was soon proven unequal to the driver's lofty perch, and upon spotting the boy, he pulled the reins with such effect that the noble steeds slid to a sudden halt, with precise control. "You, boy, get out from behind that bush!" he shouted with a rigidity that betrayed a modest amount of fear. "You startled me half to death, coming round the bend of my own drive and seeing such an unfamiliar face in a place where there ought not be any face." Jesper quickly contemplated running. The man was much older, and his dress was suitable for courtly behaviour, not dashing through the bramble and mud. I was picking berries." Jesper waved the half-filled basket up to allow the driver to see the proof of his words. The demeanour of the man suddenly changed. It was a change that Jesper was familiar with. He had many times seen the same stern expressions on the most fiendish bandits melt away when presented with a berry basket. Any suspicions that the driver might have had instantly evaporated, for even the notion of a member of the unholy hounds picking berries seemed farcical. Softened expression made even allowances for a smile. "Berries, eh? Say, you couldn't have picked a better spot for them, could you? I used to pick berries here as a boy." Jesper took his cue to finally step forward out from behind the bush, proudly brandishing his basket. "I know, and look, I found them. I have only just begun picking, and look how many I have. It would have taken me fourfold the time back home to procure this number." The driver bent down for a closer look. "And where is your home, boy? It must be quite far?" Jesper replied with a scripted response. "A little south of Tanafort, just past the burnt woods." "My God, that is far. You couldn't have come all this way only this morning." It was true. Tanafort was in the exact opposite direction that Jesper had travelled, and while that response would have seemed perfectly reasonable in a location closer to Black Bridge Canyon, he could see why it might seem less believable here. "Sir, I have travelled much farther for much less profit. I dare say there is no distance yet made by man that would not be worth undertaking for a prize such as these. Surely you have tasted them for yourself?" Jesper felt happier with this response, as it seemed to amplify the man's smile. "In my youth, often, but perhaps I took it for granted, because I never had to travel very far. And even then, my father would always drive us here in our carriage, so I'm ashamed I never had to walk such a stretch to earn an equal reward." It was Jesper's time to smile. "And let my efforts reward us both today." He raised the basket even higher. "The taste, in memory of your youth, sir." Hello, and welcome back to this part of blueprints. We have something in the cut check, something very valuable. And I think this, because there was something in there, right? I remember being able to trade what I had, the emerald thing, for... Ah, right, an upgrade disc. So that's why I want that. There could be upgrades to do. Okay, what do we have? True. Then this one would be... That'd be true and... True? Wait. Gems are not in this box, gems are in the blue box. Okay, so this cannot be true. Because if this was true... No, wait. These can be true, and true, as long as this is false. Which it can't be, so... This here must be false. So one of these two is false. One of them is false. And this is true. So but in there... Okay, great. This way then. So I got a battery pack, even though I have an item stored that has a battery pack as part of it. So that is interesting. The game won't let me make another... what's it called? Another power hammer, so it probably can't give me a sledgehammer today. And there's all my money. Great. I like this one. It always comes with a telescope. Huh. I wonder what key is used for that. I don't think I found it. There's the key. I think we just leave. Oh, this is purple. It's a washer. White? A washer? Violet? That makes a lot of sense. So is there any clues here? Telescope? That's interesting. Does that help? An umbrella? Maybe a washer is rainy? It could be a rainy place. That's possible. I'll note that down. Redraw. Oh, library. Okay, redraw. Okay, vault. Wait, special key. I do like yellow runes. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, that's not bad. I have enough keys. I like this. And I also like this. And I've noticed that the emerald thing isn't here anymore. So that's interesting. Okay, it's white with fire, I guess. That is true. Redraw. Okay, fine. I'll do it. This one's always here. But I've already opened the drawer. And I tried the other drawers there, and it didn't work, so... I don't know what this is for. While I'm here... I'll get this. Why not? Car keys, not useful. Obviously, I want that. Unfortunately, there's just no way to get... Unless I make a secret garden somewhere around here, then get the tool in there, there's a small chance of it. Sure, I'll try it. Get the upgrade disc. Is there anything else I can do? I mean, I can do this. I can also do this. Okay, I do want that. Sleeping mask, shovel. A hall pass. Okay, I'm doing that. I want a lot of rerolls. It's the best chance I have to get what I want. Okay, I think that's good. Let's do that too. I'll keep that. Should be useful. I have a vault key. That is very useful. Okay, let's scan this disc. What do we have? Oh. Can I make a spare room actually do something? A spare bedroom, a spare green room, or a spare hall? Having this as a green room won't help too much. Same with hallway. I think bedroom's probably the best. I'm having my first ever, what's it called? Interview. I'm having my first ever interview today. And I am terrified. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what to do. I don't know what to do. It's scary. I'm kind of panicking about it. It's in a few hours. Okay, that's still open. That is good. So we need 2, 3, 3. What do we have in here? A lot of money. Some allowance. Another passport. Gray Daniels. Compromised. It has an X. Doesn't have that there. Okay, that is interesting. A lot of fake passports in the vault for some reason. And let's get the last thing. Why not? Okay, so we can... Okay, this one should be good. Okay, we need a secret garden as soon as possible. Chapel, that works. Okay, please be locked. Oh no. Let's see what we can get. File cabinet key. Let's try getting the... you know which one. The one that could be used in. The archive. I mean, it's at the end of the one anyway, so the consequences will be nothing. Well, I tried. Okay, let's call it a day. And we should keep 2 of these items tomorrow. So that's good. Her Ladyship's shopping centre of unfathomable witches. This is... Okay. I guess this is the Ladyship rooms. Then we have all the shopping rooms. That's funny. Day 85. Dun dun. Dun dun. I have the secret garden key and a compass. Okay, that's really good. Secret garden here. I might be able to break a wall in the gem place. I feel like there could be more there, because there's been very little to do in that place. Usually they have a bit more to them. There's probably more to do in that gemstone cavern. Okay, this way. Aha. I'll be taking that, thank you. You can follow my... I don't know. That's fine. Oh. Okay, they're all pointing north now. Does that do anything? It just sets it to the woke moon. What does this do? Huh. Okay, that's the right side lever. I think I know what this does. If I do this again, then do this, and then do this, aha, that's the left side lever. So that's really good. So now with this room, we can just walk right through here. That is actually really good. Really useful. Okay, that's true, and that's true. That's not true. And that is true. It has to be if that's true. So then this one is false. Did I get the correct answer straight away? Oh wait. No. Okay, so that would be true. That's false. True. So that is false. That's false. That's true. True. False. Okay, so 3 are correct. 3 are true. So that is false. So that all adds up. That all adds up. It's in here. The path I chose just happened to be the correct one straight away. 1 gem. Let's do it. What do we have? Ooh, that's really good. Let's do that. So with that, I can make the shovel. I should wait until I have this item. Assemble the jackhammer. And let's also assemble... Okay. Is there anywhere to use this? I don't know. Maybe in that gem cavern. There could be something there that I didn't notice. I'm trying to remember if there's anywhere that burning glass can be used. I can't think of anything. I can't remember anywhere. Maybe the crypt? I remember there being candles down there, but I don't think they had the red gem. Okay, so are there any in here? No. Okay. Is there anything I missed? Oh, I can do something. Despite having been warned of the cavern's stability, you may be able to use your makeshift jackhammer to mine for additional gems. Each time you are successful, chance of a cave-in will increase. Be forewarned. Oh. Okay. One more time. Okay, I probably shouldn't risk it. And that is interesting. I didn't expect that to... I guess that makes sense. He did say, don't take more than 2 gems. So I guess it makes sense that you'd be able to take more than 2 with through some method. Okay, nothing new there. There's this thing which is interesting. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? What am I doing? Can I... How... Do I need to... That has a thing in it. So that probably needs to be... there. Maybe it needs to go down this way. I don't know, this is interesting. Can I not move the bottom one? I thought I could. So I just need to line it up here. Oh. Oh, that's for the thing. That's where the things from the Blackbridge Grotto can go. Why did the burning glass work there? I have no idea. I just wanted to look at it because it's a weird thing I've not learned anything about. But I just seemed out of place. I wanted to have a look. Ah, these do have gems. Okay. Oh. Oh. Was this always here? This would have been really helpful. I really do think I should go back through every single room I've ever been in and just have a look through them again. Okay, so now I just really want the laundry room because I want to try Try the key there. There must be something it works on. And archives is the only place I know that has those cabinets. So I also want to store an item in coat check. I think the burning glass actually. Burning glass seems best. A stopwatch? Oh my god, okay. Common. This way. Okay, use a key. What do we have? A vault. Okay, why not? I don't need it right now, but I might find something to unlock that. Unlock something there. Okay, ballroom. It's the best option I have. Okay, classroom. That's great. That means I can re-roll a few times. Okay, laundry room. Where are you? Another vault? No. Okay, that's not bad. Alright. Let's do this one then. Don't I already have one? But I guess not. Thought I did. I need to unlock that. New clue. Hopefully I can get that along with the magnifying glass. The burning glass. I don't know if I've ever had them all facing left, so I'm going to try that. To see if there's anything there. Oh. A window Aries. Okay. Well, that's not really helpful, but that's... I guess that would have been a good clue if I got this room a while ago. It would have been great if it was a symbol for a Waja or something, but unfortunately not. I gained some more knowledge about a Waja, so I think I want to try it. Both three are complete, so it's just this one left. Okay, so I think it might be trains. Because all the original countries had trains before then Aries removed them. So it's likely that this one still has trains, I think. Although I'm not certain at all. And I think it's going to be rainy. Which would be... I think that's wind. That's normal, I think. That's fog. I think that's rain. Then it'd be this one. Which one was it? Poetic. So flowers. But then the outside would need to be magenta. What is it? Violet. And violet is somewhere. Okay, it's dash lines. It's the lines. Not very helpful. It's both lines. It's Is that correct? It is. Okay, great. I didn't assume it wasn't too early there, like Rufus. Okay. I like that one. I think I did well there. Trains. Oh, wait a second. Oh my god. I just realised something, I think. Arch Aries is stormy. And look, it has a few lakes. And look, Elijah is rainy. It has quite a lot of lakes. The Winter Aries doesn't have any. I was wondering what these were, why they were important. That's probably why. So there has one lake, but no rivers. I still think there's a good chance it's a desert. That's like some sort of oasis or something. What was I? Not many lakes. Not really. And there's barely any lakes in Coahuila. That's interesting. What do I know about Nuance? There's forests, there's clouds, there's hills. It could be rainy too. I was a little disappointed that there has not been a drop of rain during my time here, as every Russian story I have ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose the anecdotes I make on this trip will have to do without that flavourful setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Loria Yenna, Ajlor Loon. Oh, they move south. And yellow ones, green flips, yellows go down. Okay, right, I see. Okay, so black moves like that. So we want to do that. And do that. Red turns black red. And I don't want that. So I need to get at least one of these up here. Oh, right, I see. I see. Can move this green up here, and then the green can go down in here. But that gives me no way of... I guess I can do this. So what does that accomplish? Red turns that red. There is. I can do that. Oh, then I can do this. Okay, so that can go down there now. Then I can do this. Okay, so this one... If I press this, it moves up. Those move down. So I need to do this, I think. I need to press that. Then I can move the yellow there. This will move up, so it'll be there and there. Like that. Then we can move this. We need to get another purple up there, which I can do with that. Then move that. Just... Right, I've almost got it. Done. Well, that was a tricky one, but eventually I got it. An allowance token. Yippee. That was fun. Loja Yenna. Ajlar Loon. Which would translate to word last. I don't know. Then Ajlar, which is first. Law, first word. Loon, which is water. Okay, I don't really understand that. The Grand Shopping Centre.